For many, many years, Immanuel has dreamed of adding an elevator. In May 2013, 20 Immanuel members met to address our congregation's 2013 strategic planning goal of developing a plan for accessibility. They created a vision to provide an accessible and welcoming multifunctional facility for Immanuel's next 50 years, to plan for those yet to come. We defined accessibility as creating an atmosphere where everyone feels welcome and where everyone can participate in the mission and ministries of our congregation. In early 2015, the Church Council hired Kairos and Associates, church consultants, to seek direction and input from congregation members and to determine the church's capacity to finance a project. Feedback from the congregation indicated that uniform awareness and overwhelming support existed across the congregation to address the current facility need for accessibility. In response, the Church Council reconvened the accessibility team under the leadership of Laura Thompson, with the goal of having a clear and defined project design and cost estimate to present to the congregation. In January 2016, our congregation voted unanimously to remove these barriers through pursuing and funding the Accessibility Enhancement project. The goal of this project is to raise $600,000 over 3 years to make improvements. Join Laura on a tour to see what these improvements will look like.
The church will now extend about to where I'm standing in this photo. It'll come out and extend into the grassy area, and there will be an open, welcoming area and 2 ADA bathrooms at this level. There will also be the entrance to the elevator from this side. The wall that is currently the exterior of the sanctuary will most likely be moved back about 6 feet. This will give us an area for the musicians to be relocated so they are not in the way of communion and other activities that are going on during the service. Standing in this photo is the approximate location of the back of the addition. This will be the back of where the restrooms are, and the back of the elevator. It'll extend slightly to my left, and that will be where the landing is, where the elevator exits. Awning in the front of the church will most likely be removed during construction. Front doors to the church will be removed. This will become an open, inviting space that will welcome visitors into the narthex. The basement, the elevator will be outside the existing floor plan again. Where the vacuum is in the photos, to the area left of that will be the opening that will lead you into the hallway that goes to the elevator. To the right of the vacuum will be the mechanical and storage area. The elevator will include some type of backup power. At this point, it's unknown if it will be a generator or electrical. And then beyond the storage room and elevator will be a very large storage room that can be used for tables, family promise storage, anything else that we need to relocate around the building. The bathroom and janitor closet on the basement level will not be remodeled at this time. The space that is currently the family room on the fellowship level will turn into 2 ADA restrooms. The dividing wall will be about where the curtain is in the current photos. Then there will be a 6-foot hallway that will lead to the elevator, then a shower and a bathtub and laundry facilities. The elevator will be outside the exterior floor plan of the building. The elevator doors will open to the east. Bathrooms on the fellowship hall level will be removed. The area that is currently taken up by these will become part of the washroom, laundry room that will be provided, and then part of it will become a new dishwashing room that will be completely separate from our existing kitchen. The budget does not include the equipment to be in the dishwashing room, but it will include relocating the existing sink and all necessary plumbing and other electrical, mechanical work. Relocation of the dishwashing room will also allow us to correct some of the plumbing issues that the kitchen currently has. The sink that always backs up when we are doing dishes will be removed and relocated with a larger diameter pipe, thus eliminating this headache. Office level, the elevator will be directly outside the windows of the pastor's office. It will open like it did on the level below to the east side, and that creates an interior room where the pastor's study is. This is actually the perfect size for ADA bathrooms. There will be 2 of them on this level. There will be a walkway going back out to the hall, which is about where Lynn is sitting now. And then the rest of the space from this room will be turned into a work room. Both copiers will be located in here. The small bathroom will be removed. There will still be a sink and small microwave, things like that, for the staff. Existing workroom with the music room behind it, this will now become part of the pastor's office and part of the administrative office. The loft area on the 5th floor will have a major change. The elevator on this level will come out on the west side of the building next to the brick wall that you can see in some of the photos out the window. This will require us to expand a landing area that's about 8 to 10 feet farther out than what it currently is. This will make this loft area quite large and very usable. There will be a full height wall at the top of the stairs, which will make this area soundproof. And then a door will also be placed to prevent noise from getting into the sanctuary. The existing stained glass windows will most likely be replaced with some type of a clear glass. This will allow people to use this space not only as another classroom or teen room or family room, but also as kind of a cry room during the services. It will allow the families to be able to see into the service and participate while still being able to keep their children busy doing something else if needed. The 5th level, the restroom will stay as it is. The choir office will have minor renovations done to it. Most likely it will include window modifications that will allow sight lines out of these windows and also to make the windows operable so somebody could get a little breeze going up here. One of the big points we also want to get across for this renovation is that it will include not just accessibility and new bathrooms, but we're trying to make sure every space has at least more than one use. Very few areas of the church will just be an office now or just be a classroom. They will have multiple uses, and even the pastor's office will be available for meeting space.
Now, in our time and place, God invites us to build up the body of Christ here at Immanuel. Think of the joy that will come when we join together and give generously, making sure Immanuel is welcoming and accessible to all, and lifting the barriers so others can know God and be touched by our ministries. Thank you for your support.